Hello, we are back again for another round of the Solo Crisis League. Tonight we are continuing with Season 2, Round 2, which consists of the Heroes Unite base game plus Crisis 4. It's going to be my third entry. The first two have gone pretty well so far. I'd say it's been actually some of my favorite matchups throughout this entire experience. I've never played before these last two games, of course, this particular setup of the Heroes Unite base game and Crisis 4. Crisis 4 usually is intended for Teen Titans and they work great together, but I really like how it's been working here because you kind of fly through this Heroes Unite deck, which you don't normally see a lot of when you play with the traditional Crisis 2. So that has been a lot of fun. Additionally, we have another new rule where two personal crisis cards are shuffled into the top half of this main deck. When they come up, they get added to the personal crisis stack, and it gets added to the ongoing personal crisis. So, without further ado, I guess we'll just get started. Oh, you probably want to know who I'm playing. Today I'm playing a promo character, actually. We're playing Vixen. Vixen is kind of a hit or miss character. I think she's more hit than miss, now I think about it. But how she works is once during each of your turns, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a hero, +2 power, villain, destroy a card in your hand, equipment, you may pay 3 less to defeat supervillains this turn, or superpower, draw a card. So basically, almost anything on top of your deck is going to allow you to do something during your turn. We're probably not going to have any villains in our deck. I don't think there was a single villain in my deck once during any of those two games, just because of the way these crisis cards work and how, Crisis 4 in general doesn't have very many like interact with the destroyed pile type of cards. Additionally, we have heroes +2 power, equipment. You pay 3 less to defeat supervillains. That's gonna be good because the equipment in this particular set has been very beneficial. The equipment in this set includes the lantern rings of Heroes Unite, which are in and of themselves some of the more powerful games across any of them. Some of the more powerful cards across any of the sets. So that's probably going to happen pretty often. And as far as superpowers go, that's going to happen too, and that's just draw a card. So if you look at a superpower, it's there, it's now in your hand because you're going to draw it. Additionally, we'll be using that ability to kind of sneak a peek for other cards, meaning not necessarily in order to use those abilities, but to kind of say, hey, do I want to draw a card right now, or do I want to see what this is first before I go ahead and play this draw a card. And you'll see what I'm talking about when it comes up. So we should probably get started. As always, we start with Slade Wills on the top of the supervillain stack. Stack ongoing after a player shuffles their discard pile. If they have a personal crisis, they gain a weakness. So whenever I go to shuffle my discard pile, if there's a personal crisis, which there will be from the very beginning, we gain a weakness. That's just how it is. And our first personal crisis is Out of Control. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. That's the only way to defeat it. That's actually pretty tough early on in the game. Got to get some draw cards. Get our hands ready here, and we get our main lineup ready. Hopefully we don't get a second personal crisis already. That's what we need, right? Okay, we are going to want that force field. Hopefully we can afford it with our 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead. We'll use our ability. It's a punch, which doesn't do anything for us, but I'm just kind of curious, I guess. Force field. Plus, I want to get into the habit of doing that at least once every turn. There's no point in playing her if you're not going to use that every turn. So, new card comes out. Oh, wait, no. This would actually be destroyed last turn. Remember, we have to destroy a card when there's a personal crisis. So now a new card comes out, and then this card will be destroyed for this turn. Always do my best to make up when I make a mistake. Never try and just move on. 1, 2, 3, and 4 punches is enough for us to get Wally West. And we shall, because he's going to allow us to draw a card, which we need for Out of Control. New card comes out. Card getting destroyed. Apocalypse. That would have been a good one for us. Allowed us to kind of take a peek at the top card of the deck without using our ability, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Not bad. Let's go ahead. So I have a choice. I'm going to draw a card because I have Wally West. But should I use my Vixen ability first, or should I play Wally West first? Because that's going to change depending on what's here. You know what I mean? Let's play Wally West first. So I get to draw a card. Okay. Now I'll use Vixen. It's a punch, which doesn't do anything. I was really hoping that it would be the force field, because if it was force field, that would be drawing 2 cards in 1 turn easily. All right, and since I drew a card does have to go to the lineup. Man, total power is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 power. Let's go ahead and buy this defense. New card comes out. New card gets destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well, okay. We'll play Force Field, which draws a card. So we drew a card, so that means we have to put a card out. And now we're going to use Vixen's ability to look at the top card of our deck. So we have to shuffle our discard pile. Oh, that's 2 shuffles. There should actually be a weakness in there, and I'll be gaining a weakness over here. Okay. Random as I can make it. Now we're using Vixen's ability. What do we got? It's a punch. That's not going to do anything for us. Oh well. Alright. 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to go ahead and get Biometric Suit. A kick would have also been useful, but if I use Biometric Suit, it's going to allow me to play Wally West again, which is hopefully going to help me get rid of Out of Control. Just so you know what I'm thinking here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get a new card out here. And for Out of Control, we have to destroy a card. Goodbye, Batarang. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll use our ability. What do we got here? It's a weakness, which does nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4 power, and a vulnerability. So 4. Well, we can at least get Skeets here. That's something. That's draw a card also. Anything to get drawing more cards, you know? Gonna gain a weakness over here because we're shuffling our discard pile. New card comes out. Card getting destroyed. Some okay cards getting destroyed. Nothing I am too upset about yet. There's a good chance of you losing good cards. This is how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know there's at least 1 weakness in here because we saw it. Ooh, and 2 vulnerabilities. That's a terrible hand. Alright, well, we'll use our ability first. So, Vixen, what do you got from me? It's a starter. That's nothing. 1, 2 power. That's going to be nothing because these cards are all 0. Where are you going? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a new card gets destroyed. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to use Vixen's ability first. Or actually, do I have a hero? No, just a superpower, so that's not going to help. Alright, Vixen's ability, it's a starter, so that's nothing. We can draw a card. New card comes out because we drew a card. And 1, 2, 3, 4 power total. We're going to get a kick. Gotta start getting up there in power. Can't just have these under 5 turns anymore. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Do I have 5 cards here? 1, 2. Nope, I gotta shuffle here. Time to shuffle. Come on. There we go. There we go. Gain a weakness. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we are. Okay. Let's play the odds then, or I guess hopefully play the odds. 1 power and draw a card. We drew a card, so a card comes out. Then Use Vixen's ability. It's a superpower, which means draw a card. Okay, so that's 2 cards we drew in this turn. And now I'm filling up this area real quick. Can't afford any of this stuff, though. Can't afford any of it. So that's 1 power total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. So that's enough to buy something good here. We're going to get White Lantern Power Battery. And I'll tell you why. Why that one? Because there is a Star Sapphire Power Ring out here already. And I'm not going to buy it until that Lantern Ring comes up. Until that Power Battery comes up. That's my plan. Alright, new card comes out. Card's got to get destroyed. Alright, let's use our Vixen ability. It's equipment. What's that mean? You pay 3 less to defeat super villains. That's not going to help me. Not this turn. Alright, 1 punch. 2. 0, 0. 3 punch total. That's 3 power. We can at least get Plastic Man. At least get ourselves a Plastic Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect hand there. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Skeets to put a hero on top of our deck. We'll make that hero Plastic Man. Then we'll play Vixen's ability. Look at the top card. It's Plastic Man, which is plus 2 power. So that's 2, 3 power total, because these are all useless. Useless, I say. We're going to get another kick. Time to start building those up. Want those happening more often than we have punches happening. Get this out here. We are really filling up this stack. Not what I want to see. Whew. I want to get more power. More power. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we will use our ability first. So Vixen, what you got? Weakness does nothing for us. That's out. 1, 2 punches, 4 with the kick, weakness, and Plastic Man Cat copies nothing because there is nothing it can copy right now. So 4 power. Goodbye, birthday cake. Alright, new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. That's a start. New card comes out. Okay, that's the card I want. And then draw a card. I'm sorry, destroy a card. My bad. Alright. White Lantern Power Ring. Gain all power rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. So hello, Power Ring. Any other ones? Not at the moment. Okay. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We're going to put Damian Wayne on top of our deck. Right? Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, then we're going to play Skeets. Skeets is going to allow us to put a hero on top of our deck. We're going to go with Plastic Man. We'll use Vixen's ability. No, we won't do that. No, we won't. We don't want to put Plastic Man there. I'm sorry. We want to draw a card. And it's going to be Damian Wayne. So we drew a card, so a card comes out. Then we didn't use Vixen's ability yet, so just trying to think of the best way to do this. I have these cards that are definitely going to help me. Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. Play Damian Wayne. We get to discard 2 cards and then draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay? And because we got discard, we drew 2 cards, we put 2 cards out here. But that was also 3 cards in one turn saying goodbye to out of control. We are no longer out of control. Now we just need to get rid of all these villains. So we are at now a total of 2 power. We'll use Vixen's ability. Punch does nothing. We'll use Star Sapphire. There we go. Again, we're still at 2 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite the 9 I wanted to get rid of Slade Wilson. Well, I can't get rid of Slade Wilson. I gotta get rid of these villains first. I'm swimming in villains. 8, huh? It's not perfect. We're gonna go ahead and get Biometric Suit, and we're gonna go ahead and get rid of 2 Manhunters. That'll do it. That will do it, I say. And it did. And was good. And it was good. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. Nothing to destroy, though, because there's no personal crisis. Alright. 1. Let's use our ability here. The weakness, which does nothing. Couple vulnerabilities. 2 power total. I don't think I can buy anything for 2. Nope. Shuffle our discard pile, but we do not gain a weakness because there are no... There's not a single one. No personal crisis. That's what I'm trying to say. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a good hand. Let's use Vixen's ability first. Yeah. What do we got? Vulnerability. Ugh. Well, we'll play Wally West, which allows us to draw a card. Then we'll play Star Sapphire. Looking at 2 cards. Well, they're different, so I can draw them. Okay. So that is... Now we'll play Biometric Suit. So that's 1 power, and now draw another card. 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. All of that, and I got 3 power because of all those vulnerabilities and weaknesses. That is not pretty. We'll get Raven. I do like cards that allow me to draw cards, especially if they give me power also. 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card now here. Not a great hand again. Okay, well, we'll use our ability, and it is an equipment, which means you may pay 3 less to defeat super villains this turn. Okay. Well, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a vulnerability. I mean, I could defeat Slade if there weren't all these all these villains out here. So I think it was 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 7, I guess you might as well just get rid of the fleas at the highest cost there. No point putting that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, White Lantern Ring. Gain all power rings from the lineup and put them into your hand. Done. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. So I can draw superpowers if they're on top of my deck. So that's, I think, exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put Warm Embrace on top of my deck. Right? Yeah. Warm Embrace it is. So we're going to use Vixen's ability. Oh, look, it's a superpower. We get to draw it. Okay, so then that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll discard Exosuit, drawing another card. 9, 10. Put a hero on top of our deck or draw a card. Let's see what we got. We'll put Raven on top of the deck. Yeah. So I believe that was 10 total. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power total. Do get rid of Black Lantern. Leaves us with 4. We'll get rid of Manhunter also. And hopefully next turn is the one where we move on. I'm going to pause here for a second, and I will be right back after a quick break. Alright, welcome back. Sorry about the small break. Where was I? 5 cards. I think I still have to put a card out. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. What are we looking at? We'll play Raven 1 and draw a card. Then we'll play our ability. It's a punch, so nothing's going to happen. But then we'll play Exosuit. So that's 1, 2, and then with this, it's draw a card. Now we're going to copy a equipment in our discard pile, not our played ones. We'll play Star Sapphire. So we all know how she works. Let's go ahead and shuffle it up. So we are at 2 powers so far. Star Sapphire's ability, look at these two. They are the same type, so we'll just leave them as is. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Yep, 5 total. Not a very impressive hand. Let's go ahead. I really want Omen. I've missed out on Omen every single one of these games, and she is one of my favorite from Crisis 4. We'll go ahead. We'll get another Damian Wayne. We'll see if he holds up through a few more plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, not a great hand. We'll use Vixen's ability. That's nothing. So with a punch, 1. With a kick, 3. With Vigilant Guard, bringing us to 4. 4 doesn't do much. Guess we'll get Power of the Green. I don't have a location yet, but I intend on purchasing one at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see. If it's a hero, I gain 2 power. So let's see. 1. Just doing some math real quick. 1, 2. Alright, so we did Vixen's ability. I believe it's a starter, yeah. Alright, we'll play Exosuit here. So that's 1, 2, and draw a card. We can put a hero on top of our deck. We're going to put Damian on top of our deck there. And get 3 of this punch, a couple of vulnerabilities, and a weakness do nothing for us. So 3 total is not going to do anything for us. That was a really bad turn. I did not play that one well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a bad feeling in my mouth there. All right. We are going to play Lantern Ring with the White Lantern Power Battery. Gain all power rings. There are none out there. Okay. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We're going to gain Titans Together. Put that on top of our deck. Then we're going to play Vixen's ability. It's a superpower, so we get to draw that. Then we'll play it 4, 2, 3, 4, and draw a card. So that's 4 power we're at. We will play Star Sapphire. That's 2 cards. We're going to draw those. 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, and we will discard these 3 ongoing cards. Again, I believe we're at 10 power. Since I discarded 3, I get to draw 3. Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 is our total. Goodbye, Slade Wilson. Hello, Omen. That still leaves me with 3 power, which we will use to buy this kick. Get that kick. Alright, all sorts of things about to happen. We're going to get a new personal crisis. We're going to get a new supervillain. We're shuffling our deck here. Alright. All sorts of things happening. Now we can just start destroying some cards. We can use Vixen more frequently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of those starter cards. Get rid of those weaknesses. And pretty much every turn she'll give me some kind of benefit. Okay. So our new crisis is Unrequited Love. Discard each hero you control. Can't play heroes. Contribute 2 heroes. I'm going to put that right up there. Then our new supervillain is Crisis Dr. Light. Each player reveals 4 cards from the top of the main deck. Add each villain revealed this way to the lineup and destroy the other cards. So that's 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any villains? Ooh, 2 villains. And 2 pretty good cards getting destroyed, unfortunately. Alright, that's just how it works sometimes. Alright, that's what we got here. Let's go ahead and use Vixen's ability right off. You know what? Wait. I could have defended myself. I have force field right here. Oh well. Not going back now. That's cheating. Alright. Vixen's ability says this is a superpower, so I can draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 is going to get me card of my choice, it looks like. I'm going to go with Mind Control Hat, because I do like drawing cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out, and a card getting destroyed for there being Unrequited Love. Unrequited Love. We're going to contribute Damian Wayne to Unrequited Love. We will play Biometric Suit, so that's 1, 2 power. We'll use Vixen's ability. That hero is going to give us 2 power, so that's 4 power. 8, 9, 10, and a weakness. 10 and a weakness, huh? Anything I want out here? You know, we're going to get Saint Walker only just to have him to contribute if need be. These me have 5 power. We're going to get rid of Blank and get rid of Manhunter. Yeah, that's a pretty good turn. Just going to even some of these things out, clean up the space. Right, new card coming out, new card getting destroyed. I'm okay if villains getting destroyed right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What do we got? Okay, we'll use Vixen's, or maybe not. I can't play Plastic Man. So that's, unless I get rid of another hero. Let's go ahead, we will use Vixen's ability. It's a superpower, so we get to draw it. So we'll play that, so that's 2, 3, 4 power. 5, 6, couple weaknesses, and this useless power here is going to make it 6 total. Get rid of Night Storm, leaving us with 3, which we won't use on any of that right now. New card coming out. Too bad we had to destroy that. I do like Plastic Man. 2, 3, 4, and 5. How are we doing on heroes? Not in this hand. Not in this hand at all. We can, and we will. We're going to play White Lantern Ring. Gain all power rings. There are no power rings. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We will gain Shazam because he's a superpower. And we'll use our Vixen's ability and superpowers on top of our deck. We get to draw. So that's 2 power, and I can look at this card and play it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, huh? And with that 8, I have this ability. You may put the next ongoing card you buy or gain this turn into your hand. We'll buy Infinity Island, put it in our hand, and just play it right away. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Water Bear is out, and this card is destroyed. And this is what we're looking at here. We will contribute this Raven, because I know there's another card. So that's 2 heroes contributed. That is the end of Unrequited Love. I am really surprised we haven't seen any of the Personal Crisis come out of the main deck yet. I shouldn't say that, because now I know they're going to pop up any second, but I am still surprised, honestly. We will play Damian Wayne. You may discard any number of ongoing cards you control. Draw a card for each you discard. We will discard Titans Together. And because of Infinity Island, the first time an ongoing card enters your discard pile during each of your turns, you may put it into your hand. We're going to put it back in our hand. Okay, so we're at 2, and I get to draw a card. Then we're going to put Omen out here. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4, and each time your player plays a Unity card, including this one, that player may destroy a card in their hand or discard pile. Goodbye to this weakness. So again, that's 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to play Titans Together. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then destroy another card. And then we're going to go ahead and play Star Sapphire. Can draw those. Vulnerability does nothing. Do I want to draw a card or put a hero on top of my deck? That is the question. What heroes do I have? Ooh, I have Plastic Man on top. That's pretty good. Ooh, we have Wally West. I think we're going to put Wally West on top of our deck. 8 gives us... Did I use Vixen's ability yet this turn? Don't think I did. So we can look at it, and that'll give us 2 powered and bring us to 10. Well, goodbye Granny Goodness, leaving us a 4 that I'm not going to use this turn. Nope, nope. New card coming out. Nothing to destroy, though. That's always good news. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. We're going to play Wally West. So that's draw a card. So I have to shuffle my discard pile. Right? Yep, got to shuffle that discard pile. Shuffle it. I'm just going to move Vixen somewhere. Got to make room. Filling up this space. Alright, so I can shuffle that. There's my deck. What we'll do is we're just going to have to double stack these. This is how it's got to be. Okay, so anyway, we played Wally West, which allows us to draw a card. And then we have 2, 3, 4, and I can destroy a card. We will destroy this vulnerability. So we're at 4 power. Let's use our ability. It is that, so we get to draw it. 5, 6 with a punch, 7 with a punch, 9 with a kick, and 10 with birthday cake. We'll buy Ancient Map. And that's it. New card coming out. Ooh, it's really full in here. I really hope Damian Wayne comes up fast because we are going to discard a lot. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. We'll do White Lantern, gain all rings, and then I can gain a card. We'll gain Deadshot, and he'll just go right in the destroyed pile. Then we're going to play Mind Control to draw 2 cards. Here's Damian Wayne. Then we're going to play Damian Wayne. 2 power total, but I can discard ongoing cards and draw 1 for each of the discarded cards. 1, 2, 3 cards drawn. And because of Infinity Island, the first time an ongoing card enters your discard pile during each of your turns, you may put it into your hand. We'll put Titans Together in our hand. So again, we are at 2 power total. 3, 4. Draw a card because of Wally West and destroy a card because of Omen. Going to destroy this weakness. So again, we're at 2, 4. We can put a hero on top of our deck or draw a card. No heroes in here, so we're going to draw a card. And then we're going to use our ability here, because we haven't done that yet. And it's an equipment, which means I pay 3 less to defeat supervillains this turn. Okay, we're at 4 power then, and he's only going to cost us 10. Let's see if we can get there. 5, 6, plus 3 is 9. 10, 11, and I can play this card. Ooh. Reveals the top card of their deck. If it's a superpower, draw it. If not, you may discard it. I will not discard it. But we're at 11. 12 with a punch. 13 with a punch and a couple weaknesses here. 13 is enough to get rid of Crisis Dr. Light and still leave us with 3, because he only is going to cost us 10. That's going to be it for that turn. Just going to enjoy that victory for a small second. All right, let's do this. Gotta get ready for this new villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Turn that back over. We don't get to play that anymore. Have a new personal crisis we have to deal with. Let's see what's on my mind. Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy or gain or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they buy, gain, or defeat to this crisis. Contribute 3 villains. Number one thing I forget about Villainous Lineage every time is that supervillains count. I can just do 3 supervillains if I want to. Just depends on how it goes. Alright, and that supervillain's going to be, I have Force Field to defend myself if need be. Crisis Superboy Prime. Each player gains a personal crisis. I don't think so. We will defend ourselves, sir. Sir. And when I do that, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. I don't get to gain anything. Alright, new card comes out for beginning of the turn, and one gets destroyed for Villainous Lineage. Bye-bye, Wally West. Did not want to destroy him. Didn't have a choice. Alright, beginning of our turn. Let's use Vixen's ability right off the bat. Vulnerability is not going to do anything for us. Star Sapphire, on the other hand, drawing these 2 cards. Hopefully they're different. They are. So, we are at 0 power, but we can draw a card. 2 power. Vulnerability does nothing. 6 power now with Warm Embrace. 7 punch. Punch for 8. Punch for 9. Punch for 9. We're going to go ahead and gain Metropolis. Do I have to shuffle yet? 1, 2, 3. It is time to shuffle. New card comes out. Card gets destroyed. It's too bad. I hate seeing Unity cards get destroyed. I love how the Unity cards work. I know I've mentioned that plenty of times in these streams, but it's one of my favorite things. I like it really. It's a very good effect to build up over time, and I like taking down Unity cards and putting them back up so that you can use the ability multiple times. It is a fun mechanic that I wish came back for maybe another crossover or something of that nature. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What do we got? Let's start off with Vixen's ability. Let's see what happens. That does nothing for us, unfortunately. Oh well. We'll use Skeets to draw a card then. We'll use Plastic Man to copy Skeets. That's going to be draw another card. Total is going to be 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 with this kick, and the weakness is doing nothing. 8, though, is enough for me to buy Warrior Princess, and who doesn't want that in their life? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card coming out, card getting destroyed. Ooh, Deadman would have been a good one to keep. Unfortunately, that's not an option. At least Talon's cheap and easy. I'm going to play Force Field out here. Put him out with our fleas. Go ahead and draw a card. We'll play Mind Control to draw 2 more cards. We'll play Saint Walker to draw another card. Why not? Then we're going to go ahead and play Biometric Suit So that's going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, draw a card, and I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. What do we got in that discard pile? There's a weakness. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to leave. All right, so again, that's 1, 2, 3 power total. Boom. Again. 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw a card, and I can destroy another card. Do I have another weakness in that discard pile? I don't, but I do have a punch. Goodbye. So again, that's 7 power. 8, 9, 12, a birthday cake. 13 with a punch. 14 with a punch. 15 with a punch. All right, at that 15 with a punch, we're going to buy 1 for Talon, which I have to put a card out for. Ooh, 1 for Blank, which I have to put another card out for. So that brings me down to 13, right? Because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. 15 total, and I've only spent 2. So that's 13. That's enough to buy Crisis Superboy Prime. That's 3 for Villainous Lineage, but 1 has to come out for buy another villain. And those are gone. Not bad to get rid of Villainous Lineage all in 1 turn. It's good. Feels good. Ooh. Okay. I have Force Field. I'm probably going to lose some of these ongoing cards. I wouldn't say I'm going to lose them. I'm going to have to discard them. But that's okay, because that's all of my Unity cards out right now. I prefer it when they leave and come back anyway. Use them as many times as possible, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have a defense card besides? Nope, the only one I have is Force Field. Hopefully we don't lose Force Field. Malfunction. Discard each equipment you control. So that's going to be these 2. These exosuits. Biometric exosuits. You can't play equipment. Contribute to equipment. That's not so bad. That's not bad at all. New card comes out. But wait, the first time an ongoing card enters your discard pile during each... Oh, that's not during a turn. This is like between turns, so that's not going to work. Alright, new supervillain though is Crisis Troia. Each player gains a personal crisis. I don't think so. Let's just do Force Field on that. I don't feel like a new personal crisis. Let's keep those to a minimum. Both in this game and in life. So, I can't play a equipment. I don't want to donate, so I could contribute Ancient Map to Malfunction. This is true. That's not really a problem. The issue is that I'd rather donate Ancient Map to, say, a personal crisis that requires ongoing cards. Because there are a lot of ongoing cards out here that I'd like to just keep. Ideally. So let's see how far we can get without donating those. I keep saying donating. Contributing. We'll do Vixen's ability first. Shazam. It's a superpower, so we get to draw it. That is 2, and reveal the top card of the main deck. Get to play it. I can't play it, right? I can't play equipment, so it just kind of stays there. So 2, 4, 6. Can't play these 2. Vulnerability does nothing. So that's 6 total. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to buy this Water Bearer. Oh, no. We're going to buy, Water Bearer. No. Yes, Water Bearer and Batarang. 2 cheap equipment that I wouldn't mind having to contribute. All right. New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a new card getting destroyed. That's what I was hoping for. White Lantern Power Battery. We get to gain that ring. And we can take another card and put it on top of our deck. We'll put Canary Cry on top of our deck. The reason being... Oh, wait. No, wait. Go back. I can't play White Lantern Power Battery. That's not allowed. It's an equipment. Okay. Rethink this turn. We're going to play Vixen's ability first. Vulnerability does nothing. Okay, that's off the table. 1 for Vigilant Guard. 2 with a punch. 6 of Warm Embrace. These two do nothing. We can at least purchase Green Lantern Power Ring. That's a start. New card coming out. Oop, time to shuffle. Gotta destroy a card because of Malfunction. Gotta destroy. I don't understand why I haven't seen these Personal Crisis cards come from the main deck yet. I am pretty far into this main deck to not see it. They must be like right next to each other and pretty close to the middle, which is unusual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do pride myself on my shuffles. All right. How are we going to do this? We're going to play Damian Wayne. So he doesn't cost anything, but he gets us 2 power. We're going to discard Titans Together. And we're going to use Infinity Island to get that an ongoing card right back to our hand. Because we discard that, we get to draw a card, though. Then we're going to play Titans Together. And with that, we get 2, 4, draw a card for Wally West, and I get to destroy a card. We'll destroy this vulnerability. We're at 4 power. We'll play Force Field here to draw another card. We'll use Vixen's ability. What do we got? It's Biometric Suit there. We'll leave that there, obviously, but we get to pay 3 less for Crisis Troia if we decide. And what were we at? 2, 4 power total. We'll contribute Skeets to that. That's not a problem. And we'll play Metropolis, right? What was it there? It was Biometric Suit. That's not going to do anything for us. I think I have to donate Biometric Suit. I think I really do. I'm at 4 power. 5 of this punch. We'll put this Metropolis out here. What was it? Is it a superpower? No, it's not. We already know what that is. So 5 is our total. We'll go ahead and we'll buy Raven. We're going to keep Biometric Suit. We tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Can't play Mind Control. Can't copy equipment. Actually, choose an equipment in your discard pile or that you have played this turn. Plastic Man gains the game text of that card. So a card in here wouldn't necessarily... How'd that work? It just says for this turn, so we're going to copy the text of Biometric Exosuit. So he's going to become another Unity card. So that is 1, 2, 3, draw a card, and I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We will destroy this vulnerability. So again, we are at 1, 2, 3. Use our Vixen ability. A hero means 2 power, so that's 5 power total. 6, 7. Can't play these 2, but I do have another punch for 8. You know what? We're at 8. We are going to contribute this Exosuit, getting rid of this Crisis. So we're at 8. I can draw 2 cards with this. Draw another card of this. 9 of this punch. 10, 11, and play this card. 12 and draw a card. A weakness. Not the best. Haven't done Metropolis yet, though. Superpower? Yes. 13, 14. Goodbye, Dr. Sivana for 4. And goodbye, Crisis Troia for 10. That was another good turn. That was worth the sacrifice of Biometric Suit. It really was. It's not often that I feel that way. All right, let's get our hand ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have Force Field out here, so I don't have to worry about defense cards. Though this one might be better. You may discard this card to avoid attack. You may choose a foe. If you do, that foe also avoids attack. If you don't choose a foe, draw a card. Might do Force Field, might do Vigilant Guard. We'll see what I feel like at the time. Personal Crisis, though, is Discard each card of the cost 5 or greater you control. Okay, so that's this, and this. That is a lot. Okay. Then you can't play cards that cost 5 or greater. Contribute a card with cost 5 or greater. I've got one here. I'll think about it. Now we have this to deal with. Brother Blood. Each player reveals the top. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and we're going to use Vigilant Guard here to defend ourselves. So I get to draw a card. It's going to be Warrior Princess. And then, it's the beginning of my turn. New card comes out. Destroy a card for a personal crisis. We're going to contribute Warrior Princess to Insecure. She is gone, but so is Insecure. And then, beginning of my turn here. Well, that was the beginning of my turn, but 2, 5, 6, 7. And we'll go ahead and use our ability. What does that mean? It means, equipment means supervillains cost 3 less. So 7, 8, 9. He costs 3 less. That 12 is 9. That's what we got. And we're moving on. We got rid of the Crisis and the supervillain in one hand. One hand. That's good. That's real good. 2, 3, 4, 5. I do not contribute my skills for this at all. I just say I'm lucky and I've played a lot of this game. Alright. Weakened Heart. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, a player must... Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. A player must buy or gain 2 or more non-villain cards from the lineup during their turn. That's not a hard one at all. Not at all. And our villain is... Harvest. Each player destroys a hero they control and a hero in their hand. We will defend ourselves. How are we going to defend ourselves, though? We will defend ourselves with Green Lantern. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 2 cards. 2 cards. That is an equipment-heavy hand we got going here. All right. So, what we'll do is the beginning of my turn now, right? All right, so new card has to come out, and one has to get destroyed. To get rid of that, I need to buy 2 cards in one turn. Not bad at all. So, what's it say? Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So even I can gain it. Gain all power rings. There are none out there. Then gain any card from the lineup and put it on top of your deck. We'll gain Starbolt and put that on top of our deck. That's 1 card gained, card going out there. Then we'll play then we're going to play Vixen. Boom, it's a super power. Yep, that's how that works. We'll play Ancient Map. Once during each of your turns, look at the top card of your deck. You may discard that card. We won't. We'll play Star Sapphire, though. 1, 2. They are different types. We draw them. So again, we are at 0 power, but we've already gained 1 card this turn. All right, so 4. We're going to buy Raven. We get a card has to come out here, but goodbye Weakened Heart. That leaves us with 1 power right now. 2, 3. Get rid of Zaz. All right, we are at 0 power right now, but I still have plenty of cards in my hand. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and +1 for each superpower. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 it is. That is, I mean, you can do the math. 12 is enough to beat a cost 10 Harvest. Got 2 left over, which I'm not going to use. We're just going to shuffle this discard pile, which is getting stronger every turn, it seems. This has been one of my most effective decks yet. We did, what, 3 villains there and 3 crisis in the span of like 5 minutes or so? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Get our deck ready. We still have Force Field out here. Still have Force Field out here. Let's get our new crisis. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have a different a different defense? Nope, we'll just use force field. Please don't get rid of superpowers. What is it? What is it? Trial by combat. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. Contribute a defense card. Not bad. And Cheshire. Each player destroys a card of cost 1, 2, or 3 they control. In one other hand, we're just going to defend ourselves with force field. Defended. Okay. New card comes out. 1 to be destroyed here. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We will do 1 and draw a card. Then we're going to draw a card. Then, to contribute a defense card, we're going to contribute Vigilant Guard. Goodbye, Trial by Combat. Alright, so we are at 1 power. Let's use Ancient Map. We will go ahead and discard that. Then we'll use Vixen's ability. Oh well, we tried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7, but I also have the ability to put an ongoing card I buy or gain this turn into my hand, and we will do that with Oa. Put Oa in my hand and play it immediately, because next turn it's going to matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Personal Crisis? Man, it has to happen eventually. I swear to you, I shuffled in the top half of the deck. Okay. We're going to use Oa's ability to draw a card. Right? How Oa works is, at the start of your turn, that's now, if the top card of the supervillain stack is cost 10 or greater, draw a card. I will often forget that, but I'm not forgetting it this turn, that's for sure. I get to draw a card, though. Alright. Mind Control, drawing 2 cards. Alright, 1 power and draw a card. We're going to play, just move some things around, we're going to play Ancient Map, which is that. Let's go ahead and use that to our advantage. So, we're going to use Vixen's ability now. If it's equipment, which we know it is, it costs 3 less to defeat supervillains. So she is going to cost me, instead of 11, she's going to cost me 8. She's going to cost me 8, and I'm at 1 already. 2, 3, and draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 power. We already said she's going to cost 8. That's gone. We still have 9 power left over. Do I want any of this? We'll go ahead. I don't really want any of this. I know what I'm going to do. Whirlwind, just in case I don't have a great hand. And also, I think there's one that requires me to contribute cards that cost 1 or 2. And that's a good one to contribute because I don't really care if it's here or gone. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have Force Field. Do I have a defense card? I do not. We're going to have to take whatever this hit is. Haven't done that for a while. Sudden Loss. Discard each ongoing card you control. Goodbye to all of these. You can't play ongoing cards. Contribute 2 ongoing cards. Not bad. Not terrible. Then it's Monsieur, Mallah, and the Brain. Each player flips their superhero face down. When the villain is defeated, each player may gain a weakness. If you do, flip your superhero face up. I don't have a defense card, so we have to do that. I was really hoping to use Vixen's ability without those ongoing cards out here. Okay, I can't play ongoing cards. I like Infinity Island, though, so I'm going to try and keep that one. Alright, gain all power rings, and then I can gain a card and put it on top of my deck. Let's go ahead. We will gain Donna Troy, because she's a good defense card, and I can use those. Then 2, and look at the top card here. Legion Flight Ring. I can draw a card, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and +1 for these superpowers. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 power total. I don't think I want anything for 16 power. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Bye-bye. Ooh, wait, maybe I do want... no, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This card comes out. This card's getting destroyed. Oh, they're both that card. Okay. Okay. Can't play ongoing cards. I have to contribute 2 of them. I got 2 in this hand. Yikes. Alright, so that's going to be 3 power for birthday cake. 4, 5 with this kick. I can copy an equipment from your discard pile that you've played this turn. Plastic Man gains the game text of that card this turn. So that's 3, 4, 5. We're going to do Mind Control to draw 2 cards, I think. Yep. So we're at 5 and I can draw 2 cards. 6, 7. Reveal the top 2. You know how it goes. They are different types. We will contribute Metropolis, and we will contribute Biometric Suit. So that is 2 ongoing cards that are gone. And say goodbye to Sudden Loss. Forgot how much power we had, though. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like. We can destroy a card in our hand or discard pile. Go to our discard pile. I know there's a punch in there. Is there a weakness or a vulnerability either? There is not, so goodbye to that punch. So we're at 7 power, 8 power of this punch. We'll stop there for now. Well, we're not buying anything, I should say. New card comes out. Hey, there is the Crisis card I knew was coming. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Alright, good thing we got Omen out. That's going to increase the odds that happens all in one turn. There we go. Oh, and I can also gain a weakness to get my hero back. We're just going to put that weakness right here because it would have gone in my discard pile at the time. And since Survivor's Guild is here, a new card does come out to take the place of what Survivor's Guild was in the main deck. Wait, no. I don't gain that weakness because I didn't beat Monsieur Mallah. I didn't beat him. I just beat the Crisis that was there. My bad. Good thing I caught myself. Always try and catch myself. Always try and follow the rules as closely as possible. Don't like cheating. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How we doing? Not a great hand. Really not a great hand. But 2, 3, 7, and 8 is enough for me to do whatever I want, but I don't want to do any of it. So we're not going to do any of it. That's simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Card getting destroyed. Okay, we're going to play Ancient Map, and we're going to look at the top card here. Okay. Okay. We'll play Raven. 1 power and draw a card. Then we're going to play Wally West, which is going to allow me to draw a card, and then because of this, also destroy a card. We will destroy this weakness that was in my last hand. So again, we're at 1 power, and we destroyed a card, so a card has to come out. We can draw a card. We'll put this location out here. I'm just going to stack up these guys real quick. So 1 power, 2, 3 with Shazam, and the ability to use this is 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 is enough for me to buy Monsieur Mallah and Indigo Tribe Ring, and I'll gain a weakness to get Vixen back. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Do I have a defense card? Please say yes. I don't. Alright, let's see what our new crisis is, because we're going to have 2 of them now. Depowered. Discard each superpower you control. You can't play superpowers. Contribute 2 superpowers. Alright, new card comes out, and we have to destroy 2 for having 2 of those personal crisis cards. And our new supervillain is Blackfire. I don't have a defense, right? I don't. Each player destroys a superpower they control and a superpower in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. I guess we'll destroy this kick. And I have to gain a weakness for not being able to destroy one out here. Too bad. Alright, draw 2 cards. We will contribute this kick to Depowered. And let's go ahead and use our ability. It is Power of the Green, which we are just going to go ahead and contribute to Depowered. Is that 2? That's 2. Depowered is gone. Alright, so now that that's taken care of, we can play Titans Together, which is 2. Draw a card, and allows me to also destroy a card. We will destroy this weakness. Because of that, in Survivor's Guild, have to put a card out. But that was 1 in this turn. I think I'd have to do 2 in 1 turn. Yes. Alright, so again, we're at 2 power. We're going to play Star Sapphire. There we go. We get those back at least. Put O out here. Play Ancient Map. And leave that there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power total. With 9 power, we can get rid of Night Storm. Still have 6 left over. I don't think there are any cards out here that destroy cards, and that's what I need right now. This one destroys cards in the lineup, but that's not cards you own, so that's not going to help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. New card comes out. There is our other crisis. I knew it would be close. Each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Contribute 3 cards with cost 1 or greater. Okay. So 1 card has to come out, and 2 have to be destroyed for those 2 crises. 2 villains destroyed. Not bad at all. So we will go ahead and contribute this kick. And I have to put a card out there because I contributed to a crisis. We'll play Force Field. First off, we'll play Ancient Map. It is Damian Wayne. Okay. We will play Force Field, which allows me to draw a card. Yes. Then, we will play. What do we want to do? I'm just thinking. Okay. Then we're going to play White Lantern Ring to gain this one. And I can put any card of my choice on top of my deck. We'll put Legion Flight Ring up there, and there's a reason for that. So, then I can play 1 and draw a card. So we are again at 1 power total, but we get to draw a card. It's Flight Ring, which we are going to contribute. New card comes out. Then we're going to play Damian Wayne, which discards 1, 2, and yeah, we'll stop there. So those 2 ongoing cards, but the first time an ongoing card goes into our discard pile, we get to draw it back because of Infinity Island. So again, we are at 3 power total. We're going to contribute Whirlwind. New card comes out, but this is now defeated. No longer am I unappreciated. 1, 2, 3 power total. That is 4-5. Draw a card. And then I can destroy a card. We'll destroy this punch. Which is going to have to put another card out there because of Survivor's Guilt. So that's 5. Is there anything I can do to get another? Not quite. So again, we are at 2, 3, 4, 5, I thought, right? Yeah, I was at 5. 6, 7, 8. You may gain an equipment of cost 5 or less from the lineup. Yeah, we'll get Helmet of Fate. 9, 10. 11, 12. And we will I think that's it. I think we're going to copy this birthday cake to bring our 12 to 15. 15 minus 3 puts us at 12, minus 7 puts us at 5. Wait, no. Put that back. We're going to buy Blackfire instead of that. Yeah. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Gotta shuffle up this discard pile, which is losing plenty of cards, which is good. Getting things moving here. I would like to destroy some cards, so let's figure that out. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, new personal crisis, and it is Inflated Ego. Discard each card of cost 1, 2, or 3 you control. That's just force field, unfortunately. You know, the one I was going to defend myself with. I don't have a defense card in my hand. You can't play cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. Contribute 2 cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and our supervillain is Clock King. Each player destroys an equipment they control and an equipment in their hand. For each they cannot gain a weakness. We will destroy Orange Lantern, unfortunately, and I have to gain a weakness because I have none I can control. New card comes out, and we have to destroy 2 cards. We're going to play Mind Control to draw 2 cards, I mean. We're going to play Ancient Map down here. Look at the top card. Okay. So we are at 4 power now. We're going to buy Dead Man. Buying Dead Man allows me to destroy 2 cards. We'll do that one and this one. So that means 2 cards will come out, but we will also get rid of Survivor's Guilt in the same go. So that's not bad. So we're at 0 power now. I get to draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. 4 power total is okay. Could be better. Obviously, it could be better. We'll go ahead. We'll get Katana. Right? Do I need to? I don't really need to, so I won't. I won't get Katana. Put Alter Ego down here. Inflated Ego down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I keep forgetting to do this. He costs 10 or more, so I get to draw a card. New card comes out, and a card gets destroyed. Whew. Let's do our Vixen, or let's do Ancient Map, which is that, and you know what? We will do our Vixen ability. So, Clock King is going to cost 3 less, so he costs 7 this turn. we will play Damian Wayne, discarding this, but because of Infinity Island, coming right back to our hand and drawing a card. You know, we'll do that same thing of an ancient map, drawing 2 cards. How many cards? I need 2 cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. Here's 1. And here's a second one. So, 2 cards contributed. They're gone. And so is Inflated Ego. And we are at 2 power total. 2 power. Boom. 3, 4. Draw a card and destroy a card. We're going to destroy this punch over here in my discard pile. 5 with this punch. I'm just going to put these here so you can see them. 5 plus 3 is 8. 9, 10, 13. Gain all power rings and put one on top of my deck. I don't want to put any of those on top of my deck. Oh, I can put Red Lantern there, but since he's a villain, he's gone. So that's 13. And I can copy an equipment. We'll copy Birthday Cake, making it 16 this turn. 16 says goodbye to Clock King. He only cost me 7 though, so that's gonna get me 9 more power. We'll go ahead and buy Shazam for that. Might as well. Okay. Now we're on to the final 2, 3, 4, 5. The final supervillain. Do I have a defense? I have 1 defense, but he doesn't have an attack, so that's not a big deal. Unavoidable. First appearance attack. Each player gains a personal crisis. Okay. I'm going to shuffle up these personal crisis cards. I'm not going to look at them. Reason I'm not looking at them is because at the beginning of the game, I changed the sleeves on 2 of them so that they would blend into my main deck. I didn't want to seem like I was cheating, and I could tell when a crisis card was coming, because I could not, because I changed the sleeves on them. But I also don't want to make people think I'm cheating because I can see what I'm shuffling right now, and I clearly can't because I feel like I keep missing. So that right there is what we're going to do. Somewhere around here. Here's our personal crisis. It is Survivor's Guilt, which is arguably the worst one right now. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Now, Crisis Trigon. Trigon costs 5 more to defeat for each personal crisis in play. Okay, so a new card comes out, and we have to destroy a card. We're going to play, well, first off, we get to play Oa, because it's the beginning of our turn, and he costs more than 10, that's for sure. Then we're going to play Star Sapphire. That's the first card we're going to play this turn. 1, 2. They are different, yes. Then we're going to play Vixen's ability. It's an equipment, which means he costs 3 less. So instead of 20 with this, he's going to cost me 17. 17 this turn is our goal. All right. 1, and draw a card. 2, 3. 4, 5. I get to play this card. 6, 7. I can destroy a card in my hand, but I don't think I will. Oh, wait, yes, I'll destroy this weakness. 8, 9. 10, 11. 12. And this one gets to copy the power of a card. I think the highest was 2, though. Bringing me to 14, which is not enough to beat Crisis Trigon. I did destroy a card, though, so a card does come out here. We can at least get rid of Granny Goodness. And I think that's going to be it for that hand. Yep, time to shuffle this up. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Ooh, I wanted that power ring. I didn't get the blue power ring, I don't think, once. Any one of these 3 plays this round. Alright, shuffle that up. Right there, we'll split the deck. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. That's better. That's a better start. Alright, did I do that already? Did I have a card come out and destroy 2? I did. So he's going to cost me 20 this turn, it looks like. We will start with Saint Walker. Oh, no. We're going to start with Oa, drawing a card. Then we're going to play Saint Walker, drawing a card. Then we're going to play Raven 1 and draw a card. Play Star Sapphire. They are different types, so I get to draw them. We're still only at 1 power. 2-3 for Dead Man. 4-5 for Yellow Ring. 6-7 for Green Lantern. 7 and 4 brings me to 11 for Warm Embrace. Indigo can copy the power of another card. We'll go ahead and copy the power of Warm Embrace, so that 11 becomes 15. Then we'll play Plastic Man to copy Indigo. I'm going to have to redo some of this math. I forgot. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, plus 4 is 15, plus another 4 is 19. Oh, I dropped it. 2021, we'll use our ability here. It's an equipment, bringing his cost down 3. That is enough to beat Crisis Trigon, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that is the end of our third entry. Definitely the best one I had so far. I only had like 5 or 6 cards in the deck, in the main deck at the end of each of those last games. This one I've got probably 20, maybe 30. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good jump. I attribute it entirely to those, 4 turns in a row where I did 4 villains in a row and 4 crises in a row. That was pretty beneficial, I'd say. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you like the game mat, even though it's full and covered right now, I do have it available on my Etsy store along with lots of other ones. If you like the game, check out the Solo Crisis League. There are links below. I've got a whole video explaining what the Solo Crisis League, but the short version is we take this solo variant of the DC Comics deck building game and we make it a competition. We say, sure, you won, but maybe this person won better, or maybe you won better. We rank each other and we see how we do at the end of each week, with different challenges along the way. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the Solo Crisis League soon. Thank you and good night.